Hey Tamers, welcome back to Alpha-DTT and welcome to Digi Talk. This is a type of videos I like to make, talking about different things about the Digimon card game. In this one, we're going to talk about the reboot booster Rising Wing that's coming out in January 27th, 2023 in Japan. We're getting it around July, I think it was said, over in the international version. So in this video, I'm going to talk about my predictions, wish list of cards that have a potential to be reprinted. For the info in the booster, we have 86 reprints, 36 new cards, so it's a total of 122 cards in this booster. They say they're all gonna be foil cards, so even the commons and uncommons are gonna have some type of foiling. We can have 20 commons, 25 uncommons, 33 rares, 21 supers, 6 secrets, and 17 promos. Now, for the commons, uncommons, everything but the promos, we don't know the ratios of what commons are going to be reprinted and what amount of commons are going to be new commons, and for the rest of them. So let's get into this. Okay, for my what I hope, what I want them to be reprints from Block 00, which goes from BT1 special release 1.0 from on our side to BT5, and the structure Star Decks 5 and 6, which are the black and purple deck. Not only nostalgia fan service reprints, like I don't want vanilla Anjuan one to be printed in this. We don't need it. It's a cool looking card, but there's no need for it. Also, I would like alternate art, not just foil, but so far from the releases, I don't think we're getting that. And some erratas. Cards that have erratas in the international versions should get reprinted here, so it becomes easier for new players and simply game mechanics. So we're starting off with the promo cards that I think should get reprinted. Now, these cards have already been confirmed to be reprinted. All the Memory Boost and Agumon 9 and Wergurumon Promo 08 and Promo 09. Now, the thing about this is that the memory boosts are from block 01, so this maybe they're gonna reprint all up to BT6, maybe, I don't know, or maybe just the memory boosts are gonna be reprinted, because let's face it, the memory boosts are really good cards that if you didn't get the decks, you don't have them, and having this alt arts, it's kind of hard. So maybe they only reprint these cards and not anything else from the block, the 01 block. Who knows? Other reprints, I'm gonna to finish off the sets. Basically, Garurumon Premium 07 and Greymon Premium 010. The Aguni and Lawman Warp Digivolutions. The Midevimon has already been confirmed in the stream they did, so yay for me. And Demi Devimon Premium 34. Basically, you want a Devimon deck, you need this Demi Devimon. So that's why I think it should get reprinted. The Aboromon, I know it's had some reprints already, but still it's kind of hard to get. And Vidramon Zero and Taikamiya V Tamer. The only way you could get them over here is if it was you open a box of Special 1.0 and you were lucky enough to get them in the box stopper pack. Or was it the special pack they gave you when you bought it? Don't remember. Fortunately, these two have already been confirmed. So far, I'm hitting the head in the nail. There could be more promos, I don't know, but this is what I think that are the best or have the most potential to be reprinted. I don't know. You tell me, guys. And they already start revealing, so we're gonna know very soon if how wrong or right I was with this list I came up with. So for the common cards, like I said, we don't know the ratios, but I think these ones have the more potential to be reprinted. So Hollywood from BT1, I know it's a security control card, and we don't like to talk about security control, but still, it's a good card to get reprinted. The Metal Greymon line from BT2, it's a good line of rolls, and it's really hard to get it if you weren't playing from that time. Commandramon from BT3, this is basically because I think Commandermon's gonna get be getting support throughout the years or throughout the game. And I think this commander is a good thing to have. Impmon, actually, I don't think it's gonna get reprinted now. Hindsight is 2020. We're getting it reprinted in the build someone structure deck, so I don't think that it needs to be reprinted in the reboot set. But like I said, hindsight 2020. Gawon from BT2, the best purple rookie we have. It's kind of hard to get it now because, again, original boosters, cards get difficult to get, and basically every purple deck, well, not every purple deck, but around 90% of purple decks run Gawon. So I think it's a good idea for it to get reprinted. Gasimon, of course, memory blockers, always good to have. Siakomon, again, can reduce the evolution cost. Agumon, it's an Agumon. I think it should get reprinted just because of the Agumon thing. Agumon always gonna have support, or Greymon is always gonna have support, and this is a good Agumon to have. Ultimate Flirt, one of the best black memory option cards, black option cards we have. Sorry, to play, and I think it's a good idea to reprint it. Jagrat for memory gain. Cutemon, again, can reduce the evolution cost for yellow Digimon. Labramon, play, draw one, discard one. I think it's a good card for purple. Purple likes to get cards in trash, and this card helps do it. So that's why I think it's a good option. Now we have here starter comments, which I think have the potential for reprints. Hammer Spark, always a good reprint. Holy Flame, and again a security card, but still really good card. Commander from the starter deck 5, again, like I said before, Commander is gonna keep getting support throughout the game, so I think it's a good idea to have it. Deathclaw, a great purple option card that only comes out into the deck, so again, good option. Kaiser, I saw this getting a price hike in TCG Player. I don't know what's the combo with it, but again, the only way we could get it was in the original decks, and that's really hard to get right now. Needle Spray, great green option card. Gawon, another great Gawon for the purple decks. On attack, draw one, discard one. Great card. Okay, let's go for the uncommons now. We were getting 25 of this, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, so basically, all the Digitamas are for the same reason. They're one of the best Digitamas you can have in your decks. Argomon gaining 1 memory. Demi-Vmon, it's basically the best DG egg you can play in a Vmon deck or Imperial Dragon deck. So, and it's kind of hard to get. The Metamon, again, really hard to get. Getting price high, it's around $10 for this card. And if you want the alt art or the online participant, or was it store champion? I don't remember. The one with the seal is also around $12. So, and basically all purple decks need it. It's one of the best DGX it has, or is the best DGX it has. So I think the DGX will be reprinted. Terrymon for memory blocking. Salamon is basically, I don't know, another security card, but still a great rookie to have. Magnadramon with the 4th Great Dragons, I think it's a good idea to have it reprinted. Hidden Potential discovered, I know it's limited, but still very hard to get today, and it's a great card for green decks. And a Delicate 10 has an errata. It used to, before it used to say it doesn't check any security at all, not just the security cards, option cards. This was no effects on security activate, so tamers and everything was screwed. So for the errata to make it available to all, should get reprinted, and it's an overall a good card. Paramount from the structure deck. This thing had a price hike about when Golden Rapidmon came out. It was a great synergy with it, so it's still a good card, so it should get reprinted. Greymon, of course, from the structure deck. Actually, this one has already been confirmed, but like, yeah, we didn't get the Star Deck 11 reprint, so basically we need that one. Koromon, great Digitama for Greymon's decks. The Greymon from BT5, cheap evolution. I think it's a good card, not like in my top selection for reprints, but I think it's a good card to get reprinted. Seventh Heaven. This card has been power crept to oblivion, but still, I think it's a good option to get reprinted. Nailbone. Oh yeah, basically it's Bellstar support, and I like playing Bellstar. Nailbone again, like I say, Bellstar support. Still a great purple option card if you're not playing Bellstar. And the only way to get it is basically the purple star deck, which is kind of hard to get. Drag one for the same reason. You can recycle cards, and the only way to get it is from the structure deck. Coquette's Breath, one of the best blue option cards that you have, and there are two ways to get it. One is a promo, and one is the deck. So reprint is required. Spiral Masquerade, great yellow option card, was deadly in Rookie Rush, but still I think it should get a reprint. And Tsunemon for the Garurumon decks. Okay. Well, basically, Angelwomon is by itself. It's a great reprint card by its effect, and the only way to get it is, of course, Altarts and, well, the Star deck, which is kind of hard to get right now. And the reason I put in Kendo Garurumon and Burning Greymon is because I wanted to get them reprinted with their Japanese names. These cards have so many confusion between new players that they should get reprinted with just the original name. There's no nostalgia behind these names cards. Most of us who watched the anime, this anime cartoon back in the day, most of us were like, this is the best Digimon card anime there was. So there is nothing attached to the names. I think they should get reprinted with their original names, so people stop asking, does Burning Greymon count for this card? Or does Kendo Garurumon count for this card? This is why I think they should get reprinted with their original names. Rares. So basically all the tamers. There's no question about it. They're some of the best tamers that have been in the game to gain memory up to 3 or utility effects. Upamon from BT1, one of the best yellow decks, one of the best blue Digitamas that we have, and it's a rare and it's kind of hard to get. Vidramon with all the support that's coming out for Ulforce Vidramon, I think it's a good reprint. Again, Agumon, just Greymon support. Paramon is a good tamer searcher for yellow. Again, Rina for all the Vidramon support. Taiga for all the Rusty Tyrannomon support that's coming out. I like Agumon. It's a draw one without having to evolve, so it's a good card. Again, tamers. I know Davis just got a reprint in the decks, but still, if you don't get the decks, this is kind of hard to get. Matt and Tai, I think it's not the best black tamer we have, but it's a good tamer. Marishida is one of the few purple tamers we have that memory sets to 3. Angelwon from BT3, great effect. From Sword, only print it has. I think should get another one. Jamming Vmon, of course we need it. It's hard to get and it's expensive. Lady Devimon, only printing it has, and that and an altar from I don't know where. This is just because I like Maldomayora's one. It's more a wish list than a possible reprint. Breath of the Gods is a more possible reprint since it's a great option card for black decks. It provides great support and protections. And again, Commandermon's gotta get more support in the future, so it's a good idea to reprint it. Darkramon again for the Commandramon. Utility tamers. Easy, one of the best black tamers we have. Arata Sanada, if the Aboramon comes out with some support, you're gonna need this, and it's kind of hard to get. BT5 is not around anymore. Catastrophe Cannon, a great support for Diaboro. Megadramon, one of the best level 5s we got in the Structure Deck 5. Marcus Damon, basically the Shine Greymon support is coming out. so this is a good option to get. And Nokia basically, again, Garurumon and Greymon support never gets. It's never gonna be obsolete. May not be as good as the new support, but still, it's a great option to have. Now, super rares. Here's where it gets interesting. So, World Greymon from BT1. I honestly stand by this. This is the best World Greymon that has come out up until now. Security +1 the turn you Digivolve, and your turn you're not checking any security option cards, so it's a great card to have. Magnanjamon, it's extremely expensive. It's a good card. It's going out of favor right now, but still it's a great card to have. I have Seraphimon. I'm a Seraphimon fanboy. Honestly, it's a weak card, but I want a reprint. Rusty Tournament, again, Rusty Tournament support. We need the old one back. Millenniumon, I think, is one of the best level 7s in the early game. It's still a great effect, and I think should get reprinted. Galamon and Craniumon, basically Royal Knights. Royal Knights are getting support in the Witch Boosters PT13, I think. So reprinting this is a good option to get reprinted. Mastamon, great card. Lilamon, we actually don't have any Lilamons besides this one. May not be the best card to be reprinted, but I would like to get a reprint of this. Nidhoggmon is not as useful as it used to be, but it still is a really, really strong level 6. If you manage to spend your opponent's board, you're cleaning his board. Dandelion, first villain of the new series, and Dandelion is a great card. And since I'm asking for reprint of the Demidemon promo that brings out this Dandelion, I think it's a good idea to get it reprinted. Rice Greymon, again with the Shine Greymon support. It's a great card. It's a great card to get reprinted, and it's a great card all around. The burst effect, the inherited effect, it's a great card to get reprinted. Lilithmon, the original waifu. This is more biased on my side. This was the first alt art I ever pulled from my 1.0 booster box, so I want another Lilithmon, and with maybe a different art, but who knows if we get it. And Lord Nightmon, basically it's the same reason for Gallant and Craniamon. We're getting support for Royal Knights in BT13. And I think this is the final page for our supers. Honestly, the Metal Garurumons, I don't see them much utility. They're not the best, but I think it's never wrong to think Metal Garurumon's gonna get reprinted. Chaos Gallantmon, with all the Chaos Gallantmon supports coming out, should get a reprint. Hercules Kabuterimon, we don't have many Hercules Kabuterimon cards out there. I think there's 3, and I think this is one of the best, besides the promo that came out in the BT6 pack. Was it BT6 or BT7? Don't remember. But I think this is a good reprint. Crash Garurumon had an OTK. It's still a pretty decent card. I would like it to get reprinted. I would like to get purple support for Crash Garurumon, but we already know we're getting a black-blue support for this card, or variant of this card. Omnimon Sword, I think it has potential for, in the future, for being useful again, besides Lily Loop. It's a great card. Omnimon Blitz, this is actually being confirmed to be reprinted in the stream they did. So I got this right too. Yay for me. Overall, it's a great card. It gives you game. It has protection. It's a great card all over. So it's hard to get again because it's a BT5 card. So all their boosters kind of hard to get. And may just have it for if I build a deck, I can use this card. And I have 2 like that. Now for our secrets. Ta-da! So Metal Greymon has been confirmed. Actually, I was debating between putting Metal Greymon or the secret Vidramon. Those were my 2 options to put here. But Metal Greymon won. And basically it's because it has a better effect in my opinion. Omnimon Sword is not gonna get reprinted. It's already been announced in EX4. It's gonna get an alt art box top reprint, or I don't know if it's gonna be like the Ghost Omni and Ghost Alphamon. Not sure, but it's gonna get reprinted in EX4, so it's not gonna be in the ReBoot booster. The Ancients are great reprints to have. Lusamon, again, just a great card to have. And I think since Alteres is getting support, maybe Omnimon Alteres gets a reprint. Okay, well, thank you for watching, guys. Any opinions on my list, let me know about it. Leave a comment. You say, nah, I think you missed this card. This card has more potential to be reprinted. Let me know about it. Give me a like, give me a comment. If you like this content, subscribe to the channel. And see you next time.